Om Shanti. Today, 25th September 2023, Baba says, Sweet children, give even a little wealth of knowledge to whoever comes to your door. First of all, ask them to fill in a form and then give them the introduction of two fathers. Question: what is the magic of the father, the magician? Answer is: look at the mirror of the magician father. Such an elevated father says, I have come to serve you. I also become your child. When you children surrender yourself to me, I surrender myself to you for 21 births. These are wonderful things. The Father teaches you with so much love. He fulfills all your desire. He does not even take any fees, etc. from you. He is called the clever entertainer. Song: the rain of knowledge is on those who are with the beloved. Om Shanti. The beloved and the rain. The rain is on those who are with the beloved. What type of rain? This is called the rain of knowledge. Who showers the rain of knowledge? The ocean of knowledge. Those who sang and composed this song don't know anything. You are the lucky stars of knowledge. You have become children of the ocean of knowledge, and this is why you are called the stars of knowledge. You are receiving this knowledge from the Father. Knowledge always has an aim and objective. You find the path to one attainment on another. You children know that you now have to claim your unlimited inheritance from the unlimited Father. He is the Parlokik Father, the Father from beyond. Sometimes when new students come to you, they are afraid to fill in a form. Therefore, you should explain to them. Since they have come to you, they should at least receive a little from something from you. They are very poor, whereas you have the authority. Yes, it is number wise. Some pass fully and some others pass to a lesser degree. You have the intoxication of healthy, having plenty of these jewels of knowledge. The ocean of knowledge does not reside in a palace. He resides in a hut. He preferred to reside in a hut. The ocean of knowledge preferred to live in a hut. If any of them say that they will not fill in a form, tell them, okay, just write your name so that we can show our senior teachers that so and so came. You have came here to understand something. Okay, write down your name. They also have to write down the name of the Lokik, that means physical father, and you can then explain that there are two fathers. One is a Lokik father and other is a Parlokik father. The Supreme Father, Supreme Soul. You speak to the Father, so at least write down his name. Since you call him Supreme Father, he must be the Father of all. Each one has a Lokik and Parlokik father. On the path of devotion, there are both fathers. In the golden and silver age, you have a Lokik father, but the name of Parlokik father is even not mentioned. You children have to understand these things and explain them to others. These matters that are explained to you are so easy. The one who is called God, the Father, is the one who resides in the world beyond. It enters your intellect that you really don't remember your Parlokik Father in the golden and silver ages. Here everyone remembers him. Therefore you have to explain, you have written down the name of your Lokik Father, now write down the name of Parlokik Father. All living embodied souls, that Supreme Father, Supreme Soul. He is the only one. Just as souls are incorporeal, similarly he is incorporeal. He does not have a substyle or physical body. He cannot be called omnipresent. You could never say that your Lokik Father is omnipresent. It is possible to receive the inheritance from omnipresent Father. when you call him omnipresent, then why do you say that the Paralokik Father is omnipresent? Everyone remembers the Paralokik Father so much. Surely the inheritance should therefore be received from him. The creation also need to receive the inheritance from the Creator. When you explain such new things, they can quickly understand. You can tell them from your experience. You are showing you the way to claim your inheritance from the Father. That Father is the creator of heaven. You know that Bharat was liberated in life and that is now in a life of bondage. Only the Father can liberate you from sorrow. This picture of Lakshmi and Narayan with the Trimurti is very good. Everyone should have one of these pictures. Explain using these pictures. Truly, Lakshmi and Narayan were the original, eternal deities of Bharat. They were the masters of golden age. It would definitely be Paralokik Father, the creator of heaven, who can give you the inheritance of heaven. Even if some don't fill the forms, it is easy to make them write down this name. You have two fathers and you receive an inheritance from both of them. There is not a story of Lakshmi Narayan or their children. They say of Sri Krishna that he was carried away in a bucket and that this happened. Long story, right? Okay, from whom did Lakshmi and Narayan receive their kingdom? It truly was a kingdom of original eternal deities, and the first number in that were Lakshmi and Narayan. Who gave them the inheritance of heaven? This Prajapita is sitting here, and the inheritance, this is Lakshmi and Narayan, are just standing in front of you. Then take them to the picture of the tree. Here, they are performing Raj Yoga. This is how they become Lakshmi and Narayan. It is so easy to explain this. It is very easy to explain to the devotees of Lakshmi and Narayan. When anyone comes inside, you definitely have to give him some teachings. Even those prostitutes and the natives have to be uplifted through you. However, you don't have the power as yet. Baba has explained you can also contribute to bus knowledge to your husband. A wife can ask her husband, tell the name of your Lokik father. Okay, what is the name of your Paralokik father whom you repeatedly remember for birth after birth? You must surely receive something from him. You don't receive anything by remembering Lakshmi and Narayan. The Father comes and serves you so much. He teaches you without asking him to do so. He says, come and I will take you to the heaven. He fulfill all your desire. There is also the image of ordinary men become Narayan. It is the Lakshmi who is worshipped. They believe that they will receive wealth from Lakshmi. All of those things belong to the path of devotion. Where would Lakshmi bring his wealth from? She definitely receive it from her husband. The priest in the temple don't know any of this. Your children have to explain to them. You now understand what you used to do previously. You too did not understand anything at that time. You now know this very well. In the morning of Sri Krishna Janmashtami, they offer milk to him and rock him in a cradle. Then at night they feed him puris and rice pudding. Did he become so big in one day that he is able to eat puri and rice pudding? This too is something to be understood. You know that it is Radhe and Krishna who then become Lakshmi and Narayan. Shiv Baba given them that status. They never offer puris and rice pudding to Shiv Baba. They simply pour milk over his image. Shiv Baba is incorporeal, so he does not have any name or form. What is the meaning of pouring milk over him, etc.? They don't feed him anything. He is incorporeal, where Sri Krishna has a mouth and is able to eat chapatis. They don't offer anything to Shiv. They offer things to Shankar but not to Shiv. Shankar have at least a substyle form. The two cannot be the same. Baba is now giving you so much knowledge. These are such incognito matters. You are Shiv Baba's Gopikas. Shiv is also called the child. Shiv Baba asks you, why have you made Shiv Baba your child? An, an inheritance is given to the child. When you surrender yourself to him first, Shiv Baba will then surrender to you. It is true that the father surrendered himself to the children, but he still says, when you surrender yourself first, I will then surrender myself to you. To surrender to him means to make him your child and sustain him. These are such wonderful matters. There are the mothers, but even the men make Shiv Baba the child there. Shiv Baba is called the magician. Lakshmi Narayana are not called the magicians. They are very incognito matters. Hardly anyone can understand them. You are shown all of these things without vision. Your children are experienced. Baba had vision, but Mama did not have any vision. And yet Mama went ahead of everyone. Not everyone will have visions. Many did have visions, but they are no longer here today. There is no connection with visions. These are the sweet things, and you have to imbibe and inspire others to imbibe. He is the magician and the clever entertainer. Magicians are very clever. They make tangerines emerge from nowhere and they cut off someone's head and put it on again. Previously, they used to show a lot of magic. Your children now know that it is the only Baba's praise. Your divine activities are limitless. Your ways and means are unique. The Father gave you so much Srimad, elevated directions. He is making you into elevated deities with Srimad. Incorporated Shiv Baba is called Shri Shri. Who made Lakshmi and Narayan so elevated? It must definitely have been someone who is more elevated than them. We are learning from Baba the knowledge of how human beings can be made into deities. All of you Sitas are now experiencing sorrow in Ravan's jail in the cottage of sorrow. There is never any sorrow in the kingdom of Ram. Therefore, you have to remember the one from you whom you received the inheritance. They also believe that they are so. Ask them, what is the name of your Lokik father? What is the name of your Parlokik father? The father cannot be called omnipresent. The father means the inheritance. You receive the unlimited inheritance from the unlimited father. Ravan snatched that away from you. This is why it is said, those who conquer Maya will conquer the world. You have to conquer Maya. The mind is like a wild horse. It will try very hard to make you fall. Baba has opened the locks of your intellects. You can understand right from wrong. You can explain that this world is now changing. A great war is definitely going on take place and everyone will be destroyed in that. The Yadavas destroy their own plane with a missile that they are themselves create. The Pandav plane is to be a victorious plane. However, they have shown that only 5 Pandavas were saved, that were melted away on the mountains. What happened to the rest of them? Nothing at all. Since he taught Raj Yoga and some must have been saved. Annihilation does not take place. Now you know all of these things. They show Shri Krishna is coming on a people leaf floating in an ocean. Shri Krishna comes in the palace, from a palace of a womb. There is a sorrow in the jail of a womb. The ocean is the palace of womb. He is sitting very comfortably. From birth after birth, you have been listening to that knowledge of Gita, Bhagavad, etc., the stumbling around the path of devotion. The Father now make you into the Father masters of heaven in a second. This is called destiny, but who destined for what? It would be called the destiny in the drama. It is a predestined drama. People simply say that it is predestined, but they don't understand anything. So when anyone comes, first of all, tell him that he has two fathers. The Parlokik Father is the creator of heaven. He gave you the inheritance of heaven. It became heaven exactly 5,000 years ago. It is now hell and you can claim your inheritance once again. We are also claiming our inheritance from unlimited Father. Just as Ibrahim and Buddha, they have their own birthplace, so this Bharat is the birthplace of God. You children now know that the Father has come and giving you the inheritance. You children have to become very merciful. It is very easy to explain this to anyone. You have to give them the introduction of Parlokik Father. The Parlokik Father only comes one. We are claiming the inheritance of heaven by remembering of him, by the remembrance of him. It is very easy. Imbibe such things very well and explain them to others. Donate them. The Father gives you the kingdom of heaven. Lakshmi and Narayan were given this. Who is the father of Sun dynasty? Lakshmi and Narayan? We are telling you that the Father who established heaven is now giving them the kingdom of heaven. What blessings would he give? Acha, essence for dharana. First point, understand right from wrong and control the wild horse of your mind with the power of your intellect and become a conqueror of Maya and a conqueror of a world. Don't be defeated. Second point, make Shiv your child and sustain him. That is, first of all, make him your higher. Surrender yourself to him fully. Blessing for today is, may you finish all obstacle with your zeal and enthusiasm and thereby become a jewel who is close and equal to the Father. Detail. The zeal and enthusiasm that you children have in your hearts to bring close and equal to the Father and to giving the proof of being a worthy child is the basis of flying stage. This enthusiasm finishes all the many type of obstacles that are come and help you to become complete and perfect. Zeal and enthusiasm of pure determination becomes an especially powerful weapon to make you victorious. Therefore, constantly keep the zeal and enthusiasm, the means of for the flying stage with you. The slogan for today is, just as tapasvi souls always sit on their seat, in the same way you have to be constantly seated on the seat of your constant and stable stage. I'm repeating, just like tapasvi soul always sit on their seat, in the same way you have to be constantly seated on the seat of your constant and stable stage. Acha, Om Shanti.